Gay?
Yes.
Gay is a title that's placed on individuals who have a different interest or a different lean towards compared to the traditional community.
The question isn't how do people become gay? The question is, they are.
I don't believe that gay people are nurtured to become, I don't think people are...
Like, for example...
I don't want to... I'm absolute in my opinion that gay people were born this way.
So that's what, to me, gay means. It means more about being able to accept sort of like where a person internally you are in terms of how you identify yourself, and also in terms of how you align yourself with a certain community, and a certain politic, a certain history, and continue in that path.
When I was 18, I did tell my mom, I told her very briefly, I said, you know what, Mom? By the way, I don't think I like women. And she says, what's that mean? I said, well, I think I like guys. And she said, oh, have a great day at work, James. Kissed me goodbye. I got to work, and the next day she called me and said, I went to go shopping. So she took me to Ethan Allen and Bombay Company. We redecorated her whole house. Like, for instance, my grandmother and grandfather are very involved in the Catholic Church. My grandfather's been an usher for 30 years. My grandmother, she heads the bingo that they have on Monday nights.
And what did you tell them?
Oh, well, that's lovely, James. Lovely for you. That's basically what they told me. I mean, it's my decision, and I do what I do in life, and as long as I'm there with them every once in a while for dinner and hanging out and still calling them regularly, then everything's good. They love me as me. They don't love me trying to be someone else.
And people will talk about you. I have extended family on my father's side, extended people who I hardly ever see. But I would go to a wedding or a funeral and I would see them and they would talk about me. I was like 5, 8, 7 years old, 10 years old. And I could hear them being like, oh, and would talk about me and horribly. And for me, it was like, that's not an adult. Adults are not supposed to talk about children like that. Horribly, like they would say stupid things. And
Your dad and his friends?
my father's side of the family, extended cousins and uncles that I would never see, they would talk really bad about me, and it would depress me and upset me. But it would depress me and upset me so much. But instead of hating myself, I would hate them.
Find a way out. Find a way to be in a place that loves and supports you and lets you live the life as who you are. I mean, who would want to live in a place that they're not accepted? I mean, there's been studies done of children who have been raised in same-sex couples. They're not being nurtured to become gay people. They stay who they are.
Being gay is several different situations. I mean, there's a lot of things that could make that happen. For instance, yes, learned behavior. If you're raised around a certain style, you're going to accommodate your lifestyle of that style. But with social media being so readily accessible, I don't really believe that that's such a threat. In fact, most of the gay couples I know that have kids and have had kids for 20, 25 years, their kids are the straightest ones I've ever met.
The best thing I ever had for being gay is accepting myself as a gay person.
People that I love and love me, and building that, making my family bigger.
I've had to work on myself to believe that I'm okay, that I'm a responsible, loving, contributing person to this planet.
In fact, I am looking at getting a place in the Sunset because I'd like a larger house with a yard for my dog to run around. Dogs are the new kids. So I love having my pup, and I'd love to just have some property where she could just run around, and it would just be really nice to have a garage that I don't have to pay for.
Yes.
So I am looking for more practical things, and in this day and age, it makes it really easy to be able to flex into a more conservative community.